Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 3. We are going to use the same sequence that we used the last 2 weeks. I will go over the notes and rhythms. You will practice. We will do it together, and you will do it on your own. Let's get started. Hi, advanced flute players. We're going to start week 3's lessons off with exercise 1. First up, what is this clef called? Treble clef. So what clef is the flute in? Treble clef. Now we're going to move on to key signature. Your key signature has 2 flats. What notes are flat when you have 2 flats in your key signature? All B's and E's are flat. One more time. What notes are flat when you have 2 flats in your key signature? All B's and E's are flat. Now we're going to move on to time signature. Your time signatures this week are going to be different than what you're used to. You're used to 4/4 time, but you know 4/4 time, so we're not going to do 4/4 time this week. We're going to do 3 different ones. The first time signature we're going to do is 2/4 time. When we're in 4/4 time, ladies and gentlemen, the top number is 4. When the top number is 4, that means that there are 4 beats in a measure. And 2/4 time, the top number is 2. So how many beats do you think will be in a measure in 2/4 time? Think about it. Now, what do you think the answer is? If you said 2 beats in a measure, you're correct. So in 2/4 time, there are 2 beats in a measure. Now, the bottom number is still 4. That means the quarter note is still 1 beat. What note gets 1 beat? The quarter note. So when we're in 2/4 time, ladies and gentlemen, the top number tells us there are 2 beats in a measure. What does the top number tell us? There are 2 beats in a measure. The bottom number tells us the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does the bottom number tell us? The quarter note gets 1 beat. So in 2/4 time, there are 2 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does it mean when you're in 2/4 time? There are 2 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we go over the rhythm, I want to show you a new note. This is high C. What is that note, ladies and gentlemen? High C. One more time. What is that note? High C. High C is on the second ledger line. Everybody say second ledger line, high C. Good. One more time. Say second ledger line, high C. The fingering for high C is the same as it would be on C in the staff. Your first finger here, your pinky here, no other fingers are down. And then all you're going to do is you're going to use faster air when you play your instrument. And you're going to tighten up here a little bit. Mrs. Dunlop will demonstrate what high C sounds like on the flute when she plays these exercises on the flute. Now we are ready to go over the rhythms for exercise 1. First, we have a half note. Then we have a quarter rest. Then 2/8 notes. And by the way, we're in 2/4 time, so that means instead of adding up to 4, every measure is going to add up to 2. So this half note's 2 beats. 2 quarter notes are 2 beats. When you have 2/8 notes, that's 1 beat. And a quarter note, that's 2 beats. When you have a quarter rest and 2/8 notes, that's 2 beats. When you have a half note, that's 2 beats. Everything here is going to add to 2 beats. So let's go back. We have a half note here. We have a quarter rest here, 2/8 notes. Then we have 2 more 8th notes, a quarter note, and a half note. Then we go to the second line. We have 2 quarter notes, 2/8 notes, a quarter rest, 2/8 notes, and a half note. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to clap and count the rhythms for exercise 1. Please listen. 1, 2, 2 and 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 2 and 1, 2. Please practice that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that together. When I count to 2 this time, because we're going to come in on 2 now instead of 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 and 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 2 and 1, 2. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please try that on your own. Now we are ready for the notes. First, we have a half note B flat. And we know it's B flat because all B's and E's are flat in your key signature. Then we have a quarter rest. Then 2 8th note D's, an 8th note E flat. We know it's E flat because there's 2 flats in the key signature. All B's and E's are flat. Then we have an 8th note F, a quarter note G, and a half note F. Then we go to the second line. We have a quarter note D, a quarter note C, an eighth note D, an eighth note E flat, and a quarter note G. Then we have a quarter rest, then a eighth note high B flat, an eighth note high C, and a half note high B flat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say the notes for exercise 1. I'm going to do the top line at piano and the bottom line at mezzo piano. Please listen. B flat, D, D, E flat, F, G, F, D, C, D, E flat, G, B flat, C, B flat. Please practice on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try it together when I count to 2. I'm not going to count to 4 this time because we're in 2/4 time. So when I count to 2, please come in. 1, 2, B flat, D, D, E flat, F, G, F, D, C, D, E flat, G, B flat, C, B flat. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please practice on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to move on to exercise 2. First up, we have this clef. What is this clef called? Treble clef. Good. Now we're going to move on to our key signature. This is our key signature. We have 2 flats. What notes are flat? All B's and E's are flat. Now we're going to move on to time signature. We're in 3/4 time. So when we were in 2/4 time, there were 2 beats in a measure. If there were 2 beats in a measure in 2/4 time, how many beats do you think will be in a measure in 3/4 time? Think about it. Now, what do you think? If you said 3 beats in a measure, you were correct. In 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure. Ladies and gentlemen, how many beats are in a measure? 3 beats in a measure. One more time, how many beats are in a measure? 3 beats in a measure. The bottom number is 4. That still means that the quarter note gets 1 beat. What note gets 1 beat? The quarter note gets 1 beat. What note gets 1 beat? The quarter note gets 1 beat. So in 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. Everybody say that. In 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to move on to the rhythms. But first, let's review this. We have a dotted half note. Dotted half notes are 3 beats. How many beats are dotted half notes? 3 beats. And next, our dynamic is mezzo piano. Everybody say mezzo piano. What does mezzo piano mean? Medium soft. What does mezzo piano mean? Medium soft. So, we are now going to clap and count the rhythms for exercise 2. Everything adds up to 3 beats. Not 2, not 4, 3 beats. Please listen. And we're at mezzo piano. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 3, 1. And that's a half rest there, which means 2 silent beats. What does a half rest mean? 2 silent beats. Now please practice on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that together. When I count to 3, so I'm not going to count to 2, I'm going to count to 3. So when I count to 3, come in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3, 1. And now please practice on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the notes. We have a quarter note F, a quarter note G, a quarter note A, a quarter note B flat, a quarter note A, a quarter note G, a quarter note E flat, a quarter note C, a quarter rest, a dotted half note B flat. Dotted half notes are 3 beats. Then we move to the bottom line. We have a quarter note D, a quarter note C, a quarter note D, a quarter note E flat, a quarter note F, a quarter note G, a quarter rest, 2/8 note B flats, a quarter note C, a quarter note B flat, and then a half rest. 2 silent beats. I'm now going to say the notes. Please listen. F, G, A, B flat, A, G, E flat, C, B flat, D, C, D, E flat, F, G, B flat, C, B flat. Please practice that on your own. Now let's try it together when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. F, G, A, B flat, A, G, E flat, C, B flat, D, C, D, E flat, F, G, B flat, C, B flat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please try that on your own. Now we are ready to move on to exercise 3. First, we have our clef. What clef is that? Treble clef. Then we have our key signature. 2 flats. What notes are flat? All B's and E's are flat. Now we're going to move to 6/8 time. In 6/8 time, there are 6 beats in a measure. How many beats are in a measure? 6 beats in a measure. One more time. How many beats are in a measure? 6 beats in a measure. In 6/8 time, the 8th note gets 1 beat. What note gets 1 beat? Not the quarter note anymore, the 8th note. One more time. What note gets 1 beat? The 8th note. So the 8th note gets 1 beat. That means everything is doubled now. So the quarter note is now 2 beats. 8th notes are 1 beat. Dotted quarter notes are now 3 beats. How many beats are dotted quarter notes? 3 beats. Quarter notes are 2 beats. 8th notes are 1 beat. Dotted quarter notes are 3 beats. And dotted quarter rest are also 3 beats. How many silent beats are dotted quarter rest? 3 silent beats. Our second line is mezzo piano. What is our second line? Mezzo piano. Mezzo piano means medium soft. What does mezzo piano mean? Medium soft. So remember, everything is doubled. I am now going to clap and count the rhythms for exercise 3. Please listen. Remember, everything adds up to 6. How many beats does everything add up to? 6 beats. Please listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Please practice on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that together. When I count to 6, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, clap. Then you're going to come in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please try that on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go over the notes for exercise 3. First, we have a quarter note B flat. Then we have an 8th note C. Then we have a quarter note D. Then an 8th note C. then an eighth note B flat, an eighth note D, an eighth note E flat, a dotted quarter note F. Dotted quarter notes are 3 beats. How many beats are dotted quarter notes? 3 beats. Then we have a quarter note F, then an eighth note G, then a quarter note high B flat, then an eighth note G, then a dotted quarter note F. Then we have a dotted quarter rest, which is 3 silent Bs. What is it? 3 silent Bs. Now we go to the bottom line. We have a quarter note D, an eighth note D, a quarter note B flat, an eighth note C, an eighth note D, an eighth note E flat, an eighth note D, a dotted quarter note C, a quarter note A, an eighth note B flat, a quarter note B flat, an eighth note C, and a dotted quarter note B flat. Then we have a dotted quarter rest. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to say the notes for exercise 3. The top line is going to be at a mezzo forte. The bottom line is going to be at a mezzo piano. Mezzo forte means medium loud. Mezzo piano means medium soft. Please listen. B flat, C, D, C, B flat, D, E flat, F, F, G, B flat, G, F, D, D, B flat, C, D, E flat, D, C, A, B flat, C, B flat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say the notes for exercise 3. The top line is going to be at a mezzo forte, which means medium loud. The bottom line is going to be at mezzo piano, which means medium soft. Please listen. B flat, C, D, C, B flat, D, E flat, F, F, G, B flat, G, F, D, D, B flat, C, D, E flat, D, C, A, B flat, C, B flat. Please practice that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try it together. I'm going to count to 6. Please listen. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go. Then we're going to say it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go. B flat, C, D, C, B flat, D, E flat, F, F, G, B flat, G, F, D, D, B flat, C, D, E flat, D, C, A, B flat, C, B flat. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please try that on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will hear what all 3 of these exercises sounds like on your instrument. Thank you for participating in this week's lesson.
Hey Advanced Flutes, welcome to week 3. We're going to get started here, but before I do, I just wanted to let you know that if there is a quieter dynamic such as piano or mezzo piano, I am going to be playing those a little bit louder just so that camera right there in front of me is picking up this flute right here. I just want to make sure that you knew don't play it so loud when you play it. Let's get started with exercise 1. Exercise 2. Exercise 3.